Ability360 is a very, very large organization with a lot of different pieces to it. So on the outside, it looks like a Center for Independent Living. But on the inside, it has all of these different components that support that ideology. So whether it's sports and fitness or home care or advocacy or community integration, it has these pieces that all work together to fundamentally support independent living and that lifestyle.
A lot of it, I think, is about breaking down myths about who people with disabilities are. Some of those old stereotypes about people with disabilities want to be on benefits and they don't want to be an employer, they don't have something to contribute. And so really changing that mindset and saying, you know, actually, so many studies have been done that show that people with disabilities make really good long-term employees. And we tend to be loyal and more productive than our counterparts without disabilities. And I think really it's about educating employers to say, you know, people with disabilities value work in a different way because they've been on benefits. When they make that leap and go back to work, there's nothing they won't do to keep that job. They'll work hard for you.
Right now, here in the Valley, we have close to 1 million people, 1 million citizens in the Valley that are living with a permanent disability. Those folks can benefit from our services.
When you bring someone here for the first time, especially if they have a disability or they're new to their disability, it's a real eye-opening experience because a lot of people didn't realize or don't realize that opportunities like this were built for them.
My favorite thing to do is give people tours of this facility. And in those tours, you find something out about the person that you're walking and talking with or the group that you're walking and talking with, and I can always connect it back here. So my goal is to find a way to make them connect with what we're doing. Do you have a nephew who has autism? Did you serve in the military? Do you have a senior parent that may have, acquired a disability as they've gotten older? And quite honestly, in the over 8 years I've worked here, I've never given a tour where at the end of it people say, "Nice to meet you, have a great day." Really, something comes of it. Those little aha moments when someone goes, "Wow, I can be involved here," or "Wow, you serve that community as well." To people seeing what we're doing, how innovative it is, how far we've come, and really being able to find a way to engage with us in meaningful ways.
I've been involved with the disability community on a professional level for about 20 years now, and that passion for wanting to be a part of the disability community has really come from being the younger sibling to my older brother TJ, who's an individual with intellectual and developmental disabilities. I've often come to realize that while individuals or corporations or businesses or other organizations may not necessarily have a direct connection with people with disabilities, everybody out there has some type of relationship with the disability community, and they can always make that stronger.
I just have the luckiest job telling stories about people with disabilities and what they do or what they want to do with their lives. We use these stories not only to thank our sponsors, but also to enlighten other people that this is possible, or it might give them inspiration or reason to motivate their brother or their uncle or somebody to come down and to say, "I saw that story, and how can we get involved?" I really take a great deal of pride when I hear back from a corporation or from an organization that hired somebody with a disability that was a great choice is ultimately what we can do to make a difference.
The one constant that remains throughout all of the years at Ability360 are the people, the commitment, the desire to really empower consumers. That's really what sets us apart. The peer mentoring, the diversity, and the inclusion of people with disabilities. Over half of our staff are people with disabilities themselves. So all those things combined make this place, Ability360, the absolute premier gold standard for all centers for independent living and nonprofit agencies, not just in the Phoenix area, not just in Arizona, not just nationally, but we do work internationally as well. That's what makes this place special.